And we are underway once again in the CD102.5 Big Room, joined today by the Heavy Hours. Welcome, guys.
Hey,
It's weird. We should have piped in some crowd noise or something. It's been so long since we've done. Yeah, of course. All right. Well, the Heavy Hours playing tonight at the Westland Mall Drive-In with Fitz and the Tantrums. Gates open at 6, which is like 30 minutes from now if you're listening to this on the radio. So you're going to want to get down there. You want to start us off with a song and we'll go from there?
Sweet.
If you're the ocean, I'll be the stars. Shine on you wherever you are. If you're the needle, I'll be the thread and put us back together again. You got me running out of my mind. You got me begging for a piece of your time. You got me sleeping behind the wheel. Oh, give me something that I can feel. Hey, don't walk away. Don't be afraid to say you'll take me back someday. I gotta have faith. It's why I pray that you don't walk away. My mind is racing, it never ends. And when we're back together again, we'll keep it going, just like we're playing. Well, hand in hand in the promised land. Hey, don't walk away. Don't be afraid to say you'll take me back someday. I gotta have faith. That's why I pray that you don't walk away. Now, pray that you don't walk away. Oh, oh, oh. And don't walk away. Oh, 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 oh. Give me one more day. Hey, don't walk away. Don't be afraid to say you'll take me back someday. I gotta have faith. That's why I pray that you don't walk away now. Pray that you don't walk away now. I pray that you don't walk away. Don't walk away. Don't leave me here in the pouring rain. And don't walk away, baby. You got to have faith. Oh, 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 oh.
Fantastic. It's the Heavy Hours with us in the CD102.5 Big Room, playing a show tonight at the Westland Mall Drive-In Concert Series alongside Fitz and the Tantrums. Thanks again for being here. That's terrific.
Thank you guys for having us. We're pumped.
Yeah, amazing. I mentioned earlier that it's been so long since we've done like an actual big room for the radio, but it's not entirely true when we talk about you guys because you've been here a couple of times. This is your third time here in the span of, 2 months? You came by for a virtual, like a live streamed concert on our YouTube channel last month or a few weeks ago. But before that, you came by and played us a few songs in the parking lot, and that was really kind of you. I really loved that. That was really cool.
That was fun for us too.
Yeah, tell me about this Heavy Hours at Your Doorstep tour. How many cities did you wind up going to on this?
Whoa.
Oh, man.
A dozen. A baker's dozen.
Oh, yeah, at least 15, 20 cities. Yeah, our manager had the idea to kind of just pack us into an RV, and if we weren't allowed to like go play live shows, we were gonna bring the live music to people whether they wanted it or not. And so we would just show up to radio stations and different places across the country and, play our new music that we're trying to get out to the world. And it ended up being awesome. It was a lot of fun. We have a lot of memories packed into those
few months in an RV for sure.
Stinking memories.
Smelly memories.
Yeah, I was gonna say, has life on the road kind of changed in the past, I don't know, 6 months that it's been since the world kind of turned over? I imagine, having never been a musician on tour, I see it very romanticized, and I've heard that it's not quite as glamorous, but especially within the last couple of months, the way that you were out and hitting the road during these times, was it, you said it was a blast, but was it stressful at times?
It was a lot of fun. We had just, the most fun we've ever had in our lives, but it definitely didn't come without its fair share of problems. On our very first one we did, we were driving out to Denver, Colorado, and our RV broke down on the Kansas-Colorado border. And if you've ever been to the Kansas-Colorado border, there's not much there. So we had to wait about 7 hours for a repair truck to come and give us a new tire. But even after that, the RV was like still pretty broken. It didn't have any AC, and the sewage was all messed up. It was bad, a bad situation. And we were like 2,000 miles from home. But we made the best of it and somehow limped our way back to Cincinnati.
Yeah, I'm glad you got yourselves out of that jam, and I'm glad for what it's done for you just within the past couple of months of growth for this band, breaking through here in Columbus, and again, playing the show with Fits and the Tantrums tonight. Are you excited about this? This is going to be cool.
Yeah, we're so pumped, and it's been awesome. We're just really thankful for a lot of cool people and awesome radio stations like this one that have played our songs, and it's just been, we just couldn't be more thankful for helping us out.
Oh, it's our pleasure. Is this going to be your first time playing for a sea of cars? Is that safe to say?
Oh, yeah.
For sure. Never done the whole car thing yet, but it'll be fun.
Yeah,
It'll
yeah.
be the first time be on like a real stage in like a year, so it'll be good.
Yeah, we're excited to see it. Again, gates open at 6 at the Westland Mall Drive-In tonight to catch Fits and the Tantrums and the Heavy Hours, who are joining us today in the Big Room. How about one more for you?
This old road on the way back to Ohio, where we used to go. In my mind, well, I swore I'd never draw the line. You cross it every time. I said, don't let it die. I said, oh, don't let it die. And it feels alright. We're here in the morning light. It gets us through the night, these desperate days. And it feels all wrong, knowing the feeling's gone. How can we carry on these desperate days? Neon lights crossing back to the other side. I'm gonna wait my rights. You and me are getting way too close to misery. This ain't how it's supposed to be now. I said, oh, don't let it die. I said, oh, don't
amazing. Performed live in the CD102.5 Big Room, joined today by the Heavy Hours, again playing tonight at the Westland Mall Drive-In Series with Fitz and the Tantrums. Thanks again for being here and playing us a few. Playing the 3 songs today. Now, there are 2 songs that are out available to stream, including the new single Ache, which is on your streaming platforms as of a couple of weeks ago. But I understand that that is just the very tip of the iceberg when it comes to this band. Is it true that in the span of 3 months, you wrote 100 songs?
3 months? Whoa, is that a quote that we said?
I think AJ has written about 400 songs in the span of 1 month.
Oh, well, it depends on what you classify as a song. You know, sometimes it's just like you humming to yourself in a closet. That could be a song.
AJ likes to come to us about once every few hours with like an iPhone demo, and we have to kind of decipher whether or not it's going to turn out to be a real song or not. That's kind of the game we play.
I was going to ask if you're the voice memo kind of songwriter.
Yeah, I actually just lost my phone, so that's like 100,000 songs gone.
Oh, man.
But maybe that's for the best.
I'd
say over the past 3 years, we as a band have written a lot of tunes, and it's tough. That was what was cool about our last recording experience was the process of whittling things down and saying no to ideas, saying yes to other ideas, and trying to curate something that's, high-level gold, 18 karat.
Yeah, I mean, at this rate, it's just full steam ahead for you guys. And I thought it was really interesting that one of those several hundred songs caught the ear of an Ohio legend, Dan Auerbach of the Black Keys. How was the experience working with him?
Oh, man, the experience with working with Dan was incredible. I think we all went in there kind of terrified, like, oh, man, this guy is a legend, especially
And a
Ohio
hero.
guys like ourselves. But very quickly we learned that he's just a down-to-earth, chill guy. And the writing process with him was just super laid back and comfortable and just really cool to bounce ideas off of Dan Auerbach, like him being like, oh, I got an idea, and play a little riff on guitar, and you're like, whoa. Yeah, that's cool.
And I'm sure a really valuable thumbs up to the things that you've done so far. Must have felt really nice.
Yeah, it was cool. And he had a lot of he's got that studio down in Nashville, that Easy Eye Sound, and he just has a lot of legends that just kind of like hang around, and that are a lot of the players on his solo albums and albums that he records down there.
Yeah, we were hanging out with Dan, and then all of a sudden David Ferguson walks in, and David Ferguson did albums for U2 and Johnny Cash, and he just produced Sturgill Simpson's latest record, and he was just hanging out, like drinking a Diet Coke, talking to us.
That's amazing.
Crazy.
Yeah, I can't imagine the type of creative energy that's floating around a room like that. And we're crossing our fingers to get some more music from you down the line soon. Fingers crossed for that.
Maybe
I'm
Thanksgiving.
optimistic. Maybe Thanksgiving. All right, that's good to hear. And in the meantime, excited to see you tonight at the Westland Mall Drive-In with Fitz and the Tantrums. One last thing before we have you play another and cut you loose, I do like to run everybody through a quick lightning round here at the end, just some rapid-fire questions to get in your head. Are you ready? Here we go. Question number 1, softball, dogs or cats?
Dogs.
If there's a listener out there who just got a dog but hasn't yet named that dog, what should they name the dog?
Onion.
Onion.
No, like a human name, like Frank or Greg.
My cat's
Bill.
name is Frank.
That's amazing.
Frank Onion.
Small world. All right, now this is a question that I like to ask everybody. I'm working on a map. What is the prettiest American state in terms of its geographical outline alone? What state has the best shape out of them all?
Man,
Dang.
Ohio's up there.
Ohio is so pretty.
I'm going Florida.
Florida's a good one.
Nah, it looks like a saggy sock.
I'm going with Maine.
Ooh.
Maine's good.
I'm a purist. Kansas.
Oh, nice.
Kansas.
The sharp edges.
Heck
yeah.
dude. There you go.
All right.
3D
Yeah.
chess.
A wide array of answers from the band. I love it. Time-wise, like speaking on a clock, what would you say the heaviest hour is?
Man, it's got to be that like
The witching hour.
It could be the witching hour. That's the obvious answer. I'd say 1:17 a.m. That's where you make the decision to go to bed or to have a just fantastic night.
Like, what does that mean?
That's the fork in the road. Is 1:17.
That's That's when you decide whether or not to go to bed is 1:17.
If you go to bed at 1:17, you're safe. But if you stay up past that, you're going to do something wild.
Yeah, it's your last chance to make a decision.
Exactly.
I feel it. All right, one last one that I like to ask everybody that comes through. It's the classic question. If you had to, would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses?
I love horses. I don't want to fight 100 horses that are
So you're
little.
going big duck?
I think I'm going big duck.
All right. As a band, we'll go
Yeah,
big
do you
duck.
have to fight, or can you just like try to befriend them and convert them?
See, that's the creative answer. I've had people say
Yeah.
that they're just going to saddle up the giant duck.
I'm going
and
to
ride
take
it.
the duck-sized horses and honestly probably turn a profit on them. Probably try to sell them. Start a zoo.
I'd buy that for $1. Well, thanks again to the Heavy Hours for swinging through the CD102.5 Big Room. How about one more, and then we'll let you go.
Wildfire, I'm on the hill again, wasting hours, looking down on two spires. You're on my mind again, it's out there for you and I. We've been chasing time, but I see a smile as we dream of something better. Place your hand in mine and don't close your eyes. I'm dying to tell you I wanna dance with you, wildfire. And I wanna burn in your flickering light. You and me just run away. You and me just run away. I wanna burn with you, wildfire, and feel the heat from your flickering light. We were born to run away. You and me just run away. In wildfire, we're on the run again, with your eyes locked on mine. We've been burning out, and I see it now. A dream of something better. We can reignite, and we'll see for miles. I'm dying to tell you I wanna dance with you, wildfire. And I wanna burn in your flickering light. You and me just run away. You and me just run away. I wanna hold you, my wildfire, and get lost in the glimmering night. You were born to run away. You and me just run away. I'll be waiting, and you can have all of my time. And you always been with me, right in the back of my mind. And I had to tell you I wanna dance with you, wildfire. I wanna burn in your flickering light. Find a place so far away. You and me just run away. I wanna burn with you, wildfire, and feel the heat from your flickering light. You were born to run away. You and me just run away. And I wanna dance with you, wildfire. And I wanna burn in your flickering light. You and me just run away. You and me just run away.
Fantastic stuff from the Heavy Hours. Thank you so much again for swinging by. Ahead of the show tonight at the Westland Mall Drive-In Concert Series with Fitz and the Tantrums. Gates open at 6, which is in just a few minutes, so we should let you get down there. Thanks again for swinging by.
Thank you, guys.
And we'll send you back down to Control Central.